I want to acknowledge to the committee that I attest I have no financial conflict of interest. And also in my speech, I want to note that I have permission to discuss a minor patient from her mother. My name is Kristi Dobbs. I'm a dental hygienist, wife, and mother of 4. I am pro-science and I believe in good medicine. I received my first and only dose of the Pfizer COVID-19 vaccine on January 18, 2021. I had an immediate reaction at the hospital clinic where I was appointed. My initial reaction was a tingling sensation in my left arm where I had just received the shot. I felt as though water was dripping inside my arm. I had barely sat down in a monitoring station when I suddenly had a pre-syncopal episode. I couldn't breathe, felt hot, I had increased pulse, respirations, and heart rate, as well as a blood pressure reading that was so high it was stroke-worthy. The next 2 days following my Pfizer vaccine, my symptoms included sore arm, fatigue, swollen lymph nodes, and a headache. These are all the normal side effects I anticipated and was given as informed consent. However, on day 3 after the inoculation, the effects of the vaccine started to ravage my body. I had sharp stabbing pain in my left scapular region, as well as paresthesias and tremors in my left arm and hand. By day 4, I was having full body tremors and paresthesias, as well as an internal electrical vibration feeling, tinnitus, extreme fatigue, brain fog, muscle pain and weakness, inability to sleep, and multiple autonomic dysfunctions. I have had over 22 different symptoms that have plagued me over the last 9 months. To date, I have seen over 15 different medical providers and specialists. Back in March, I even had a telehealth visit with one of Dr. Knapp's colleagues, Dr. Safavi at the NIH, and I have been specifically told not to vaccinate my children. I have sent my blood to the NIH as well as prestigious universities and private researchers looking for answers. My vaccine injury has been reported to Pfizer, VAERS, CDC, FDA, NIH, and other prominent research facilities. Messages and meetings have transpired between the vaccine injured and top officials at the CDC and FDA, including Rochelle Walensky, Peter Marks, Janet Woodcock, and Paul Richards. They have all known about these COVID-19 vaccine injuries since at least early this year. I have met countless others that have been injured by the COVID-19 vaccines, and because of the intentional suppression of these reactions, the injured have been unable to get essential medical care, research for treatment, and there is clearly no recovery plan or financial support. We are being silenced, abandoned, and cast aside as collateral damage. I have met 13-year-old Maddie DeGarry, who was severely injured and is now confined to a wheelchair with a feeding tube after receiving her Pfizer COVID-19 vaccine under clinical trial. She's been given no real medical help, abandoned by Pfizer, the test clinic, and the FDA. Her adverse event was coded as nothing more than a stomachache, and her mother fights every day for answers and help while watching her child endure this painful journey. I accepted my vaccine as a personal responsibility to my family, community, and country. He chose to participate in the vaccine trial as a brave 12-year-old child wanting to beat COVID and get back to normal. We were wrongfully coerced into taking this vaccine by prominent politicians, world health leaders, and renowned medical directors of this country. We were told that these vaccines are safe and effective, but Maddie and I are living proof that these vaccines are not safe nor effective. If we impose these vaccines on our most vulnerable, our children, it will be an absolute crime against humanity. If this happened to us, it will happen to more. We have got to protect our children. They are our future. We are real, not rare.
Thank you. The next speaker is Dr. Dorit Ray.
Hello. Thank you for the opportunity to comment. My name is Dorit Rice, and I'm a professor of